Oh, okay, we're just fighting for no reason.
Well, we're about to see the reason. You gotta make up a reason.
Okay, are we
You
gonna
a
ready up,
bitch, that's
boys?
I mean,
Hey.
Stealing
Okay.
from the maternity ward.
What? Okay.
Alright.
Mr. Clements,
Um,
please approach the court.
this is false. It's all a lie.
no, it's objection, hearsay.
No more, boy.
Objection granted.
Here's my source, okay? Trust me, bro.
Okay, Milk. Go ahead, man.
Trust me. Hello?
Oh.
Body.
Yo!
Evidence says. Okay,
Hey,
so
Mr. Judge, can I
Clements-
just
This is
quickly have your
styling on me.
attention here?
Yes. Yes, so much salt.
But you can flip them off. Hang on. Fuck you.
Uh-uh.
Yo.
Uh-uh.
Yo.
Defense.
It's all false. He was actually
Why?
eating a pot of jam, and the chick who saw him just freaked out and thought it was because we were in a maternity ward. But he was really just filled with stress. So he had to eat jam to calm himself down.
Well, okay, what contents did the jam have? Can you maybe list the contents? for me?
Hang on, I gotta look up my files here to check the exact contents.
You came to the court without knowing.
Unprepared.
It was
making
berry
up his
jam.
defense
It
on
was
the
berry
spot.
jam.
He's making up his
Berry-
defense
just
on the
berry
spot.
Listen, little fucker. The judge is talking to me, okay? Wait your damn turn. Sorry, judge.
Yep.
You are
Yep.
accused.
It's not an
Breaking
excuse.
news.
It is what actually happened.
Defense. Not guilty.
He's
Wait, can I call
obviously
a-
not guilty, Your Honor. Hell yeah!
What? Y'all just said a guilty man free.
Milk, punchable face.
We
You're
don't
the
get all
problem
of
with
this fucking
society,
bro.
Judge.
I'm in this bitch. Shut your ass up, boy. Shut your ass up. Let me speak here. What did I do?
Hey,
I'm Mr. Judge.
fuck you, judge.
Your Honor,
What did I do, homie?
I would like to propose that maybe since the prosecutor is absent, maybe he does not have a solid case against my client.
Sounds like a pussy ass defense. How about you sit and think on that one for a second, brother? Did you report
there
that
we go.
prosecutor with
pussy ass?
present.
Okay.
As
Yes, we have a little cat here. She had to study all night.
As the witness
Objection.
understand, can you please give him a sec? Holy fuck, y'all are doing too much.
Just bias.
Shut your ass up. I don't like this journalist. I don't like anything he's got to go hard.
Wait. What did the fucking defendant do?
It's his turn.
No, but
You
what,
already
what,
spoke your piece.
what did the victim do?
You're the one who said he did something.
You said
Fuck.
ASD is what it did.
Oh, that's what it... Oh!
Your Honor, I would like to. Oh, breaking news. Your Honor,
I've seen
I don't-
better lies in kindergarten
Judge.
sandbox, bro.
Judge, I would like to
Shut the
request order.
Fuck up. You didn't just
Fuck.
break the law,
God, I
okay?
seen them.
You
Those
steamrolled
witnesses
over
did
that.
this.
Oh, money!
Shut your asses up! I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do I do this shit. Fuck! Get your ass back in your seat. Fuck!
All right, Your Honor. Aside from the defamation of character from our journalist in the corner there, I would like to present some new, some new evidence. Oh my soul!
If you'll just give a second, there's a little cute little photo of me. Thanks, sweetie. That was real nice. See me after court. We'll arrange a little thing or two.
Nah, fuck that, Your Honor. I don't need
Can
to
I
see you off
please-
the court.
So, Your Honor, I have some new evidence. Our client here cannot be guilty of ASD because his sleeping bag recently was found to smell like feet, which means he was hiking at the time of the crime.
Fuck me. He got your ass.
Your Honor, as we all know, in a prison break, it requires a lookout, and a typical signal that a lookout would give to his fellow escapees would be a whistle. And the evidence that I'm about to present shows that my client can no longer whistle. Thus,
Fuck me. God damn. That immediately invalidates the prison breakout.
You're not fooling anyone! Now, Your Honor, corruption is a very common denominator for local courts like ours, and I would love to see a difference being made in our future prospects.
Corruption is only bad when I'm not involved. If I'm involved, I'll defend it to my last dying breath.
I told you this judge is useless.
I will place my trust in your hands and trust that you will see justice through. And I'll also pay you at the end of this.
Enough said.
For real!
Look at the amount of stuns I got.
20 stuns.
You kept running that fucking mouth.
So wait, how does this work? Can someone give me a quick
Hey
breakdown?
brother,
We don't
we
know.
don't know.
Where's Luke?
Bitch.
Judge.
He drank
Mr.
the last
Cockslash.
of the titty milk.
Mr. Cockslash.
Yo!
Jack the
Yo!
last of the titty milk. Wow, brothers, we all know how that is, huh? Can't be having
Yes.
Is it your case,
Yes,
prosecutor?
brother.
that. Alright.
Luke's just a duck.
Alright.
Your empty wine bottle.
Yeah.
Explain,
As you can
prosecutor.
see, Judge. As you can see, Judge. Empty wine bottle. Mans was drunk. What does drunkenness lead to? Domestic violence. Am I right, brothers? am I right, brothers?
I can understand that.
Judge, this man drank the wine, slapped the swine, and drank the titty milk.
Breaking news. No more milk. Defense. How would you like to plead against this evidence that has been shown?
I say this is the beginning of societal collapse. Blaming drunkenness on drinking titty milk.
Sheesh! Pop off, King!
Are you saying that your
Objection.
client drank the titty milk?
No, I'm saying my client didn't. He was just drunk. Titty milk could have been drank by anyone, possibly an infant
fair.
child.
Fair point.
I can see that. I can see that being the case. Prosecutor, do you have any other evidence you'd like to show?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do. The drunk man was so drunk, he don't even remember drinking, getting drunk. Drunk man drank so much, titty milk ran out. Guilty.
Are you telling me this client had no hangover whatsoever after getting so drunk that
Your
he drank
Honor,
the world
Your
supply
Honor,
of titty milk?
Look at this man. Look at this man. He got so drunk he grew a freaking unibrow.
This
Bro,
man
looks
does
he's
look
got a
like he
hut
has
under
babalas.
there. Look at him. His nose turned into a penis. Your Honor, you can see this man hasn't slept in days. But
Might
yet
just
still,
be
he
from
looks
this
very
concern of the
nourished
titty
because he
milk.
drank all of the titty milk. Your Honor, man's guilty.
Okay.
Okay, wait, whoa. How does that
Fence.
apply to toilet paper stock drops? If you drank
Oh,
titty
yeah.
milk.
You never explained that.
He got so drunk he pooped his pants, Your Honor. I thought that was obvious. Mr. Milk, that was obvious, right? We know that was obvious.
I do not see
I object. I
this
object.
leading to the toilet paper stocks dropping if he shat his pants.
What happens? Okay, Your Honor.
Fucking stun him. Why do you stun him?
Bruh, picture this, right? Picture this. You just drank the whole bottle of Jaeger, right? Your wife's there. She's looking promiscuous, right? She's basically asking for it, Your Honor, right? So you throw in a couple punches, right? You're feeling
What
like
is this?
Pete Diddy
Yo,
and
you're fucked.
Conor McGregor had a baby, right? You know what happens? You know what happens? Violent diarrhea. You begin profusely pooping out of your butthole, right? What
Sorry,
does that lead to?
prosecutor, can you give us a sec
Toilet
here?
paper shortage.
Sorry, prosecutor, you may continue.
Conclusion: drunk man shat pants. Too much toilet paper used. All right. Supply demand.
So you're
When there's
saying,
demand, supply drops. It's simple economics.
so you are saying that the defense used up all of the toilet paper, and that is why anxiety is rising because the stocks have crashed.
Your Honor, we all know what happened in COVID-19, right? Everybody just went running for all the toilet paper. So what happens if this man profusely poops his pants? And all the toilet paper gets used? Then what happens? People will freak out. Mass anxiety! Waving! Screaming loudly! Freaking out! Your Honor, I think you understand my point now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, defense, can you just give us a moment? Public panic virus.
There is a reason for the stocks going all the way down for toilet paper, and it's not because of my client's defense.
Does this reason include the missing titty milk?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So, as stated, cosmic power outage. We forgot to pay the bill.
Jeez.
As you know, cosmic power outage is on a cosmic level. We have to pay the gods for power,
Okay.
and that does not. My client would not need to do that because his job is to inspect the wine.
Okay, okay, that makes sense why he was so damn drunk.
Why did you drink? Okay. Hold on. See now the titty.
Huh? Your Honor,
Prosecutor?
I'm sorry, he's going against his own case.
No,
Prosecutor,
Remember, my
let him
defense
speak.
was that he was,
Whoa,
he
whoa,
was
whoa.
drunk.
Prosecutor,
That's
let him
what led him
speak.
to-
Whoa.
I got you, homie. I got you.
Thank
don't
you,
worry.
baby. Thank
So-
you.
He was there. Sorry, he was there to guard the wine from the unsuspecting women who have children. Thus, they are the ones creating the titty milk. Now, I can call up the. I can't yet. I can call up the owner of the business, and he will explain to you why the titty milk went away.
Would you like to call that witness?
Yes, the boss.
Hello, witness. What do you have
Oh,
to say
fuck.
to this?
This the bitch you stole the
So, whoa. Mr. Boss,
Obviously.
Mr. Boss. Defense,
Obviously.
Mr. Judge.
guy.
Yes, defense?
The defense has a question for Mr. Boss.
Yes, defense, go ahead.
Is it true that my client was protecting the wine from the unsuspecting moms who can produce titty milk?
Listen, I can't tell you this. This is pretty confidential. Our clients run on a B2B business principle. That means only back-to-back principle. So, no defense.
Mr.
No
Boss?
defense.
I'm sorry,
Defendant.
but you have been sworn into this court. You will unfortunately have to answer this question.
Judge, this is pretty unfortunate for you. As there are business rules to adhere to. You're not the only court that I'm involved in at the moment, but I can in fact say that you see the titty milk is low, the it causes economic distress. It's very bad for business, and I would really like to set this man free because he currently keeps my wine business in the going. He's a pretty frequent client, and that's yes, my defense.
Mr. Defense, I thought you said he was protecting the wine cellar, not being a frequent flyer.
Ooh.
So let's run this back. Okay, let's run this back.
Your Honor, in my defense, I have been here this whole time. Has any of y'all seen me shit? Exactly. All right.
I've
did.
just witnessed milk shit.
That is the journalist next to
And
me.
my bailiff
That's-
has just shat
anxiety,
himself.
That's anxiety shitting, Your Honor.
That was not me, brother. That was the
That
dog.
was the
That's nervousness.
It was the
Your Honor.
prosecutor.
That's what happens from immense amount of stress laid on by Mr. Coxlach for cocking everywhere, Your Honor.
I can understand that. I can see your point.
Alright. I'd like to call a witness, Your Honor.
That is your right to do.
The co-worker. All right. The co-worker has critical evidence of how she has almost been touched in inappropriate areas and also almost had her titty milk stolen profusely by Mr. Coxlach. Remember how much I paid you?
Prosecutor,
Objection.
what was that last part?
Your Honor,
Objection.
I just said I just told her she needs to be very truthful and honest. We're under oath,
Okay.
Ms. Coworker. all
Your
right?
Honor,
Defense,
Your
what is your
Honor,
objection?
Your Honor, may I please just quickly say something?
Yes, bailiff.
This prosecutor, that fuck right there, he claims she almost had her titty milk sucked, but in his case he says that the defendant sucked all of the titty milk, so how can it almost be done?
Thank
if
you
all
for
of it
bringing
is
my attention
finished?
to this, bailiff. That is a very good point.
I'd like the opportunity to clarify. Okay? This coworker here is
Prosecutor,
not the one whose
wait.
titty milk got sucked.
Wait,
All right?
I want to ask the coworker here myself.
Go for it.
Coworker, do you still have titty milk?
Your Honor, I currently do still have titty milk.
Fuck me!
The judge.
She still has titties.
Prosecutor, explain this.
As aforementioned, all right, is nobody reading my emails, right? The co-worker is not the one whose titty milk got sucked, Your Honor. She's there to simply say that she's been under attack by Mr. Coxlach before, right? I don't know where the other lady that's titty milk got sucked is, all right, Your Honor, but she's just someone who had experienced a similar story.
Prosecutor.
Your Honor, can I step in here for a second?
Yes, coworker, please go ahead.
Your Honor, I would just like to say to this victim, the prosecuted, fuck you, alright? All of us have the right to our own teddy milk.
Yeah,
Bailiff.
yeah, you take that. You take that.
I got this, Your Judge.
Thank you, bailiff.
And we have the right.
No.
Can I object?
Getting off of the stand.
She keeps yapping.
Prosecutor.
Objection, unrightful ruling. My witness was still speaking.
Your witness is being held in contempt of court for her outburst.
I'm paying you shit.
Your Honor, did you hear that?
I heard that.
This
I heard
holy
that.
land of yours.
I heard that. You. You're not
They are
even getting a
committing
turn,
Land of
prosecutor.
justice.
I'm taking this to the
Damn,
defense,
bro, what is
as I'm
this,
leaning
bro?
towards a more truthful answer from them.
Damn.
Defense,
So proud.
do you have
bro.
any more evidence you'd like to show this court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Fuck that witness.
All right. So we already know that my defendant loves his alcohol.
Yes,
Am I correct in
yes.
saying this? And we can clearly tell that the witness that the prosecutor brought is biased in some way, shape, or form.
Just
Yes,
because
yes.
she's a woman. Freaking
This
sexy.
is not because she is a woman. This is because you are currently
The
being
bailiff
paying
is on
her.
it. Bailiff is on it. Don't worry about
Now-
Thank you, bailiff. Thank you. Excuse my outburst.
If he's an alcoholic and he works for a company that supplies alcohol to the public, wine, why would he go and drink titty milk?
Yo!
it. Fuck. I'll undo that.
Damn!
What?
Damn!
What?
Yo.
I like that defense.
And I would like to add, the titty milk could be drank by babies, and the toilet paper stocks are going down because the mothers are using it to clean their teats.
That is a very good defense. I like that defense. Prosecutor,
Yeah.
do you have anything
Yeah.
else to say? Remember,
In fact,
and I will remind you
do.
one more time of this. You have sworn an oath to this court to tell the truth.
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh-huh. In fact, I do. All right. Your Honor, this man was stuck in an elevator, right? He drank
This
the
is new
booze,
evidence, but I will keep listening.
and he got drunk, and then with the woman that was in the elevator, after the booze was drunk, and just had to keep drinking. So what did this deranged cockslag man get himself into? Shaking titties, Your Honor.
Thank you, kitties. Prosecutor,
The nod.
even if it might be true that the defense's fucking victim may have sucked titty milk, which is still not proven, you are charging him with the fact that he drank the last titty milk. And we have currently found out that the coworker still has titty milk.
She's not the one who got her titty milk sucked, Your Honor.
You said the last titty
as-
milk.
Object
The last.
irrelevant.
Thank you, journalist. Your Honor, she was a witness. She was someone who has also been at the bad hands, the succulent lips of Meneer Cockslag. All right. The lady who got her titty sucked dry, and I mean like as dry as a desert, right? Nothing coming out, man. Like there's baby powder in there, right? She isn't here. Why? Because she's still stuck in the elevator, all right? This man pulled a freaking hangover move on us, right? He got lost out of the elevator. It's just the classic case of opposite hangover, Your Honor.
Prosecutor, how would the client have gotten out of the elevator, but the victim did not?
Because she's a woman.
Your Honor, the prosecutor is clearly sexist.
I can see that, yes,
Clearly.
I can see that.
We're all men here. We all know what works, right? We all know.
Don't speak
no
for all
woman
of us.
making an elevator,
Don't
all right?
speak for
I
all of
think-
us.
I think you've had enough of the stage. Defense,
Your Honor, I still have one statement to make. If I could kind
No, the judge has spoken.
defense, do you have any new evidence you'd like to submit to
Don't
this court?
speak out of turn again.
Prosecutor,
Your Honor, I have great evidence to this. All right. Prison breakout. So as we know, Mr. Cockslag has previously been prosecuted of various charges, letting
Your
him to
Honor,
be in
if I
prison,
may.
right?
Your Honor,
yes, bailiff.
ain't nobody escaping my prison. I got this shit on lock. No motherfucker is getting out of this bitch. I got this shit on me.
Bailiff, although I do
Got the
believe
blicky
you,
on the hip, the shotgun on the
I
back.
do believe you,
my
and I
point
trust you
still-
very,
Motherfuckers
very
are
much.
Escaping.
But I do
Your
still
Honor.
think we should hear out the prosecutor.
Your Honor, I do
Just
not
let me
go
beat him once
against
with the
Mr.
club,
Salt's
please.
statement.
Insulting me just once. Please continue.
So eat that, Mr. Bailiff.
Just
Your Honor.
Just-
Your Honor. Alright. I don't need hands to make my point, alright? I go a cappella. Listen, Your Honor. Alright?
I would love to hear this acapella.
I did
Please,
not
please
say
go ahead.
no person escaped the jail. Alright, Mr. Salt. So, Your Honor, here's what happened. Alright, Mr. Coxlack's boyfriend. Right? That's what happened. He thought his boyfriend had escaped. In fact, his boyfriend did not. But he thought so. Alright? That made Mr. Coxlack profusely horny. See? Right? What does horniness lead to? Right? Heterosexuality. My man swap keys again. Alright? And what happened? Man's got drunk because he wanted some ass. But he couldn't get none. So what did he grab? The closest thing to him.
Hey,
Liquor.
Mr. Milk,
Not only
talk
stealing,
about
I
not
saw
only stealing, right?
Okay.
But also sucking titty milk dry.
Defense. You have anything else you want to add?
The evidence is not clear because it's covered in tears.
That is
Bruh.
not helping your case, defense.
Yeah.
But I do understand that you had evidence. Could you maybe explain what this evidence was?
Okay, the evidence of my client being homosexual is in fact true, and an orphan is in fact true. But my client being stuck in an elevator is not true. As we all know, my client is a drunk. He works at a liquor store, which the boss can agree. He gets paid a income.
Ah, yes, a income.
Okay.
Now, if he was in an elevator, which the store does not have, he would have gotten reasonably drunk at the location of the store, which does not have an elevator,
That makes sense.
where the victim was.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Understand that. Prosecutor, this is the last piece of evidence you can submit before I make
Your
my...
Honor. As you can see on the stopped clock, right? This man was on a delivery. He was time crunching to deliver this alcohols, right? Where was he delivering? Right? We all know this man was delivering at the pro boner big man's lounge. Right, the big stripper lounge. I know, I see you all there. All right, I see you all there. My man's was delivering there, 5th floor, on a time crunch. Mm-hmm. So in fact, wasn't in the liquor store. Man's was on delivery.
Okay. Okay. This
Don't
is...
throw things.
I would
I would like to bring in a witness.
This is your lot witness that you may bring in.
I'd like to bring in the boss.
Yes, boss. The defense has some questions for you.
Mr. Boss, is my client a delivery boy?
See the way the business is set up is we run deliveries, we run imports, we run exports. It's all part of the B2B plan.
Mhm.
But this man over here, he's not supposed to be a delivery man, but I've seen this man move in and out of the shop. He's been up and about, you know, sometimes he brings in guys, other times he brings in small guys, you know, like midgets, you know, like small midgets.
Hey yo. No, we do not use derogatory
And I
language
mean-
in this court.
You know, if you bring in like those dwarf-like figures, who knows what you can.
Hey
It's
yo.
little people.
It's
Defense,
little
I'm sorry,
people.
but
It's
I'm cutting off your
2025.
attorney if you keep talking like this. Your attorney, your witness.
Point being said, this man is not supposed to be a delivery man. But if you check the camera logs for yourself, you could come to your own conclusions. Yes. No.
Prosecutor,
What
I
happened?
have
Y'all just
heard
creating
your
new
evidence. I have thought long and hard about it. But the fact that you try to pay a witness, you
Your
have
judge, Your
lied.
Honor.
Huh?
Your Honor, one last thing. All right.
Go ahead. Go
if
ahead.
you- Smack not guilty if you're gay.
It's okay to be gay in 2025 in Pride Month of all times. Let's just smack this
Defense.
fucker a bit.
I'm happy to say that you are You got 50 stuns, bro.